Hello everyone, this is Ying. My presentation topic is about audit data analytics. Okay, so first we should know what is the audit data analytics. Wendy Cable for Walter Kruer defines data analytics as audit data analytics is the science and the art of discovering and analyzing patterns, identifying anomalies, and extracting other useful information in data underlying to related to the subject matter of an auditor through analysis, modeling, and visualization for the purpose of planning or performing an audit. Simply, audit data analytics is technical that can be used to perform a number of audit procedures to gather auditor evidence like risk assessment, test of details, and substantive analytical procedures, and informing and overall conclusions. Audit data analytics is technical, not a tool. And let's move on the key opportunities. So first, enhance the audit quality. Data analytics, techniques and methods enable audit team to start analyzing client data in the audit process and begin identifying areas that need further investigations. This enables problem to be identified as early as possible, and the audit team can tweak audit approach to deliver a more relevant audit by adapting their audit plan accordingly. This more advanced method also enable a forward-looking dynamic process of identification of anomalies, trade coloration, and fluctuations, pointing auditors to items where risk can be present. And since more time is spent focused on the area where greater risk is detected, and a better and more sophisticated risk analysis, fraud identification, and monitoring is possible, enabling increased audit focus. And performing transaction tests on entire population rather than testing samples. Let auditor consider broader set of audit relevant data and thus produce higher quality audit evidence. Further, since audit data analytics is a very broad concept, audit evidence can be gathered through various procedures, including risk assessment, analytical procedures, substantive procedures, and control testing. And okay, so the second is improve the client service. Auditor always need to first comply with professional ethics and independence requirements when engaging with clients. Provided those requirements are considered appropriately, the use of data analytics can add value over and above the traditional audit of historical financial statements. In audit data analytics help auditors to gain a better understanding of their business and provide further insight into the risk and control assessment. Audit data analytics also provide a unique opportunity to identify issues early in the audit process and to raise this issue with clients so that responsive action can be taken in timely manner. Communication with clients is enhanced because the data can be visualized and understood in the way that are graphic and easy to process and digest. In addition, clients can see their everyday data analyzed in new ways, enabling a fresh look and the opportunity to understand their own information from a different perspective. Okay. In increased effectiveness, data analytics can be used to evaluate and assess large volumes of information quickly and can result in better understanding entity and its systems. This provides opportunity for auditors to make better informed risk assessments so that further audit procedures responsive to those risks are more focused and effective. This method also enable auditor to perform more frequent testing at short intervals rather than concerning audit work around the year end. Okay, under GAS, opportunities for making use of ADAS in the audit of financial statements. So first, identifying and assessing the risk associated with accepting and continuing an audit engagement. For example, the risk of bankruptcy or high-level management fraud. In second, identifying and assessing the risk of material misstatement through understanding the entity and its environment. This include performing preliminary analytical procedures as well as evaluating the design and the implementation of internal control and testing their operating effectiveness. Yeah. Okay. There also have some challenge for making use of the audit data analytics. So first, the need for implementation guidance for use of audit data analytics on the extended standard. Many of stakeholders struggle with how to implement the auditor data analytics with the conceptual principle of existing auditor standards. They need practical guidance for how audit data analytics can be utilized in the area of the auditor where they may be most beneficial. And second challenge is the need for education and training to build the skills of auditors. Many of stakeholders identify the lack of knowledge and skills is in this field as a key hurdle to the use of the audit data analytics. And third challenge is obtaining obtaining support from audit regulators for the use of audit data analytics in the audit. Okay. Okay, my presentation is finished. So do you have any question about my presentation? Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you.